Hi, hello, and welcome. Let's do this. Okay, so many of you may have seen the video, but you may not recognise this hill here. This is the hill where I tried to show you how to jump down without falling down. And I fell down. It actually hurt my inside thigh for quite some time while I was stretching or certain exercises. It would just sort of ping at me. So let's get this right. Let's try again. Last time the pack was heavy and I overestimated the lean back. The leaves went out from underneath me. It was wet. It's wet again today. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Take two. Stay there. Oh, okay. Not exactly what I was thinking. Cool, so I found a little spot. Just going to test something out. What I'd like to do is I'd like to show you my stick. So I took the bark off too early, it split, and I filled it with sawdust and glue. I varnished it quite a few times. Anyone watching this Irish can appreciate that end. But yeah, I made a stick, and definitely adds a different dynamic to walking with one stick. I'm glad it wasn't too far, but I'm going to see if I can use this for a shelter. If it doesn't fit how I thought it would fit, I can just use it for something else, it's fine. But let's give this a go. So, a bit of a kit test today. I got this side pouch. Thought I'd see what it was like to walk with for further than just testing it at my house. I'll take these gloves off for now. It's a little bit warm, I mean it's a little bit chilly, but I'm warm because okay, let's try not to lose a mic today. If I pop it there, and then I'll be back with you in a sec. 1, 2. Cool, so we got the mic today. Okay, let's try and set this up then. It's all I've got in this little backpack, which was kindly donated to me. It's not another one that I've brought, although I definitely have a problem. I've got like 4 different sets of kit that all match with bags and stuff like that, and I've gone and brought another one. So that should be in the next video, but I've been having to stay at home waiting for deliveries, and it's really frustrating. So today I'll just try and do this, and then I would have liked to have done a overnight, but we're going to have to see how that goes. So I have here my extra large tarp. And I went back to putting them in the bags just because it's easier for storage and stuff, but I don't fold them up anymore. Let's just see if this is big enough. Not quite. So I would have to put this in the ground somehow, a little ways, but essentially then it is big enough. So we find a digging stick. That's not the middle. That's the middle. I think that'll do. Right, where's my pegs? Just had them.
I feel as though I should save you all some minutes of your time and just fast forward, because after putting quite a few pegs in, I couldn't quite get it to stay up, so I completely changed what I decided to do. So I will save you those moments of your life, but rest assured I tried twice to erect this shelter.
I'll be back. Hi. So what I've done is just a plough point because my plan didn't work. So we're just gonna crotch up here. I can't believe how small this packs up to. It's pretty cool. We're gonna crotch up here. We're gonna have a hot drink. And we're gonna pack up and go. But I am definitely out of the wind at least. Quite cozy. The tarp is huge, so I'm higher than my head up the tree. And yeah, I mean, I could tie these points down. I've got plenty of rope and stuff. I could stick them in the ground, but let's get to cooking. So yeah, I just want to have a chance to say thank you to everybody who subscribed recently. It's amazing. I just shared a few things and brought some people to my channel. It's great. Thank you for coming. So you have inspired me to do this video. I've really been struggling to get out. Not just because I have an appointment at such odd times of the day, or I need to be there in the morning, so I can't stay overnight anywhere. And I've got more deliveries coming tomorrow, which means I can't stay overnight tonight. So I thought I'd get this one out and try and do that shelter. You can see what I'm trying to do with it, build a teepee. But I need to maybe dig it in the ground a bit further or something, find a rabbit hole, wedge my stick in. We're on gas today. Inside this container we've got a little thing that the gas sits on. Keep a cloth in there, stop it scratching around inside. This just folds out, clicks, and it clicks onto the bottom of this, and it's the small ones that fit in there, not the larger ones. Fit 300. And then this, yeah, goes on the back there, so that keeps that nice and still. So I'll cook in the tent out of the wind. And then this, I've had this for years. I'm sure you've seen these. It's lasted me a very long time. But essentially with these ones, these aren't the screw tops. Just push it on. I like to give it a little turn just to seal it. And then I did actually have to buy a lighter. So I almost forgot that you need a lighter. Cool, so fire's on. It's not gonna fall over anywhere, it better not. No, that's not very even, sorry. I'm going to try and get the ratio right for soup so that there's no residue at the bottom. And as long as I don't knock that over, we should be cool. So, flavours of soup today. Ooh, also got some oats in there. Chicken and leek. Got a tomato in there, but let's do chicken and leek then. I don't even want to show you that it's really untidy. I do apologise. It wasn't what I planned. It's getting out, isn't it? Sometimes you just have to. And it's a lovely day. Sun's out. It's not too cold. Okay, so I found a use for my stick. Get this off my head. I feel like today's been a bit of a fail, but I am going to enjoy my chicken and leek soup and pack up and go. Thank you for watching. I feel like this is proper lame, but basically for me, I just had to get out of the house, whether it was, you know, win, lose or draw, and I need some practice with building tarp shelters. Even my chicken soup is too watery. I added too much water, much too much water. So I fixed my shelter. I've done guy rope there just to stop that flapping. My stick is supported up there. I'm going to enjoy my chicken water. Yeah, so look, it's a right mess. But I know why I went wrong. Where I went wrong was it's not square for one, it's a rectangle tarp. And I should have built it on the floor and then put the stick in to push it up. So I know what I've done wrong. But first time with this type of shelter. Yeah, let's pack up and get out of here. I've got pins and needles in my feet from sitting there. I thought I'd just show you this. I just packed up everything I'm ready to leave. Found one rabbit hole. Found another one. Yeah, well, that one did stick up when I first put it in. But I could have propped my stick up. Oh well. I've left not a trace. Even though last time I left a bit of string, which I got back off the tree. Lovely. And we will come back to these woods another day, I think. We might even do a camp here. It's quite secluded, quiet, but it is a bit exposed, so we'll see. You know, when you look at it like that, it's actually quite steep. But yeah, shall I do it? It doesn't look that difficult. I'm doing it with a stick and a phone in my hand. Really light pack. Okay. I need to concentrate, okay? So, and what I'm doing is I'm just jumping sideways. Shit! Oh, that's where I hurt myself last time. It's just that one little steep bit there. That must have been where I slipped last time, because the rest I just jumped down sideways. Okay, so in epilogue, definitely need some tarp shelter building skills. Need to practice those. I found a tenner in my pocket, so that's not too bad. I was warm enough. I even took a phone call for 20 minutes while I sat there. My feet got pins and needles, and I packed up and marched back across the hills. I'm gonna go to McDonald's now, and that is why I don't have a six-pack. I've done 6 rounds this morning on Bob, and I've just done that on an empty stomach apart from the chicken soup. But I found that tenner in my pocket, so McDonald's it is. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it wasn't riveting. I promise I'm aiming towards a much better video as soon as I get the chance. An overnight camp. 2 nights. Should have been. Still, got out, fresh air. That's what it's all about. Peace and love all.